What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. I'm gonna let some people pile in here before we get going. This is Shui behind me. She's a Body and Bell member, local out here in LA. So I have her come demo the torture with me. Have a lot to go over today. We're gonna kind of connect the dots of everything we've been doing over the last month. It's gonna be just a lot of overhead stuff, a lot of dual bell work. So make sure you grab weights that you're comfortable with for double head stuff as well as going overhead. I'm actually going to be starting a new program that's going to launch probably end of this month. We're going to go into a 6-week training cycle. So I'm going to show you guys like workouts that I'm doing. You guys wonder why I've been working with Hunter, trying to learn as much as I can so I can come coach you guys the right way. So I want you guys getting excited about taking these skills that you're learning to a whole nother level. So that's all coming in. Just filmed a whole bunch of new workouts and not new, but a lot of new exercises out in Austin. I'm excited to get you guys going with that. One other thing while I let some other people pile in is I want you guys making sure when you're done with these live workouts and even like the Wednesday cardio sessions, you guys are going in and marking finish in that part of the app. Okay, I want to make sure you guys get credit for the work you put in today. All right, this counts as a workout for sure, obviously. So with that being said, I think we're ready to get rocking. I'm going to do some of the workout with you guys today. Some of it I'm just going to come coach because I end up knocking myself out and I can't talk and coach at the same time. But we have a juicy one today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started in beast. I want all of you guys in that beast position. I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. We're going to crawl around. If you have blocks you can put on your back, Shui and I are going to use gliders. Let's keep those hips honest. Okay, use a shoe, use a yoga block, whatever you want. And we're just going to crawl around for 1 minute. All right, we ready? Timer's going. Let's go. Don't let that block fall off. Shui and I are going to play bumper cars on the mat here. You can go backwards, spin, keep those knees barely off the floor. Slow little steps. Opposite limbs lift at the same time. If you want to pause and take some shoulder reaches, make sure you keep your hips square over the floor. Get those shoulders nice and ready to rock. Got a lot of shoulder stuff going on today. Halfway there, guys. Laterally, huh? I'm losing it. I'm losing it. 15 seconds. Don't let those knees touch the floor. We stay up the whole time. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, team. All right. Let's go over, we're going to come into a glute bridge series. So I'm going to have you guys lay on your back. Come into a single leg glute bridge on the right side. So your left knee is going to be up. I'm going to demo here. Got 3 parts. I'm starting a timer again. So let's get the hips up. I don't know if you guys can see me. I can't see you. We're here. So this is the first part. Okay, timer's going. 20 seconds. Normal glute bridge here. Hips high. We're pushing through this left heel. Keep this foot bent and toes dorsiflexed. Next part, we're going to scoot this leg out a little bit. Get it a little bit further away from your body. Left leg goes out. Keep those hips high. Don't even think about dropping. Keep those hips high. And the last part, go even further and come up onto your heel. Far away from your body as you can get while keeping these hips high. Get them up. Got 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go right into the left. Left knee comes up. Normal stance for the glute bridge here. Close to your butt, about 6 inches away from your glutes, hips high. Nice job, guys. Drive those hips up towards the ceiling. Butt should be on fire. Hamstrings, whole thing. Let's go out midway. Bring that right foot out. How we feeling? Woo! You okay? These butts are gonna work today. Let's get them warmed up. Got 5, 4. Then we're going further. 3, 2, 1. And we go all the way out. Heel lifts, toes lifts, drive that heel into the floor. Get them high. We don't drop. Good job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, so now we're gonna come into some arm bars here, okay? So I feel like this is hard to see in the app, okay? So I want you guys looking at me. I'm gonna demo one and then I'm gonna come watch you guys as I walk you through it. So the key with the arm bars, you always wanna start with your lightest weight. We're just warming up the shoulder joint, the core, the whole thing. We're learning how to pack our shoulder, which is super important for anything overhead, Turkish get-ups, the whole thing, okay? So if you need to tilt that for me while I demo, just help me make sure I'm staying on the screen. Yep. That was kind of bossy, but you know. So we start in the fetal position. I want you guys all at your screens really quick. We bring the bell up, okay? And then I'm going to bring this hand over my head. This leg tries to stay straight in line with that hand, okay? Then I'm gonna bring this leg out here and start to drive this bell up towards the ceiling as I roll myself over, keeping it right above, and I bring this foot out to the side, okay? This foot is dorsiflex, my knee is at a 90-degree bend, and I'm gonna work my pelvis down to the floor, and I hold it here. I'm watching it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm keeping my top hand and this foot in line with each other. Butt should be on fire. We work our pelvis down to the floor, okay? When we come out of this, keep it balanced above your shoulder and your chest as you roll. Super vulnerable position for the shoulder. We grab with both hands and come back to the fetal position. All right, so we're gonna take, look at my hair right now. What is happening? We're gonna take that on both sides for 45 seconds. Let's start on the right. I'm gonna watch you guys, okay? If your videos aren't on, don't worry about it. You do not have to have those on for these sessions, but if you want it on, you want me looking at your form, turn them on, okay? So let's get it going overhead. We're gonna slowly get into the arm bar. I'm starting a timer. Pack those shoulder joints, guys. And what that means, I feel like that's really hard for people to kind of comprehend, but we wanna imagine you have like a sweatshirt on and you're pulling your arm into a sleeve, okay? Super, super strong. Nice, Nicole. Nice, Kyle. Scott, Monica, Elise, let's go. Got the crew. Julie, there's Julie H. I was wondering where she's been. There's a lot of butts in my face right now. I love it. All right, guys. Got 20 seconds. So strong. How we doing, Shui? You good? Oh, we got Siobhan on here. Let's go. Colleen. 3, 2, 1. Lower, slow, guys. Slow and controlled, with control. Make sure you bring it across your chest as you roll over, okay? Don't come the other way around like I just saw. Bring it back across your body and down with 2 hands. We're gonna switch sides. Do you guys know what I mean by that? Yes, no? We don't roll out of it like this. I saw this happening, right? Where it was like this. I need you guys here, and you keep the arm there as you open up your hips. And then we grab with 2 hands and bring it down, okay? Let's go on to the left side. Timer starting now. Warm those shoulder joints up. Let's go. And try to work your pelvis into the ground. Lena, Lisa, Michelle. Nice job, guys. Drive them up. Keep them up. Punch them towards the ceiling. We've got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll over with control. Grab it with that second hand and lower it down to your chest. Julie Valenti. I see you. All right, next thing we're gonna do. Hop on up. Got some isometric split squats. My main request from everyone in here, you guys love these. 20 seconds, okay? It's not gonna be that bad. Let's come in here. We come into a half kneeling position. Grab my timer. All right, create tension with your hands at your chest, okay? And let's bridge up, nice and strong. That back knee, I'm gonna show you guys from the side, is barely off the floor, okay? 20 seconds here. Make a fist at your chest, nice and strong. Hold that leg off the ground. We want to push through our back toes to keep our hips nice and strong in hip extension here. Got 3, 2, and 1. We'll switch. I'll show you guys from this angle maybe. I don't know. Here. Let's go into the other side. All right, that back leg's right above, over the floor, a little hover. Stay tall in your chest. You can see me from the side here. Okay, I'm kind of sitting back into this leg a little bit. We on fire yet? How we doing? We've got 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. I want you guys to grab your lightest weights again. Maybe not your lightest, but something that you are super comfy pressing overhead. We are going to go into some single leg presses. And what I want you guys to remember about this is if the single leg is a little bit too much, you're just going to take a regular strict press, okay? So I'm going to demo for you guys. Actually, I'll do these with you. Shui and I can both fit on the mat with these ones. Okay, so we're going to clean the bell up into the front rack position. Let me pin myself here so I can see. All right. So let's grab, let me use my 12. Okay, so we're going to clean this up here, nice and strong. Going to lift my left leg and take a strict press from here. Press up, we're going to lower down on a 3-second count. So I want everyone getting ready here. Okay, we're going to do it together. Bring it up into the right hand. When we're ready, balance on this right foot, make a fist out here. We're going to take 3 presses. We'll go strong here, guys. Try to keep your balance. Lower down nice and slow. And then let's press it up again. Nice and slow, lower. Drive it up. And lower down nice and slow. Let's bring it back down to the floor. We'll switch sides. So what this is teaching us is we press from our glutes and our hips. We don't press from our shoulders, okay? And so what this is doing, by balancing on this leg, I have no other choice but to work from here. Okay, nice and strong. We're pushing like this, okay? Left side, clean it up. Nice and strong here, guys. Stand on this leg, find your balance, make a fist. Let's go 3 reps here. Drive it up, nice and slow down to the chest. Again. Don't, it's hard to talk. Bring it down. And again, nice and slow. Slow, lower. And back down to the floor. We're gonna do that one more time, okay? So let's go into the right hand. Regroup a little bit here. Clean it up. Nice and strong. Stand in this right leg. Lift the left. We're gonna drive it up. Lower down nice and slow. And again. And again. I get thrown off, I throw Shui off. All right, let's switch sides. Lefty, we'll clean it up. Sit into this left leg, nice and strong here. Right knee comes up, and we press. And lower down nice and slow. And again. One more time. And bring it down. Nice job, guys. Train the drop, right? When we come out of these cleans, we're here. We're not putting it down like that. No, we come with it. Okay? Turkish get-ups. I'm gonna demo 1, and then I'm gonna coach you guys through 2 on each side. Okay? So I might have you adjust this again if I need to. Okay. So let's talk about this, right? Lots going on with the get up. Come to your screens really quick. I won't take much of your time, but I get a lot of questions about this. So I'm gonna try to break it down for you live, okay? So everything starts in the fetal position, right? Which means I'm hugging the kettlebell here. I'm gonna roll over and create a half starfish position, which means this leg is at a 45-degree angle. This arm is out to the side at that same 45-degree angle. So if you see me from here, this is what I look like, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm using this hip and this heel to pull myself up. So I reach up like this. And I'm using this hand, it's staying super active to get myself here. Notice my foot here is dorsiflex. Okay, I'm so strong in this hip. This has nothing to do with my core. From here, come up to this hand. Nice and strong, it comes by your butt, but not too close. I'm watching the bell the whole time. Going to bridge and sweep this leg back in line with this hand. So from this side, this is what my setup looks like. Okay, and don't be looking away like I'm doing. Watch the bell over your head the whole time, all right? So from here, I'm gonna come back straight on so you can see me. I'm nice and perpendicular in my hip. I'm going to sit into this hip and then pop these hips up. We pop the hips before we spin this leg. Okay, so I'm here, pop, then I spin, I'm looking forward, and I step up at the top. Okay, then I would go back the same way I came. Notice these back toes tucking all the time. Okay, going to pivot, cut into my hips, guide myself down with this hand all the way to right about here where I'm going to shift from my hips into this hand, okay? Then I'm going to bring this leg back through, drop my butt down, and I slowly bring myself down to the floor. I'm using this heel still, okay? Nice, slow lower. Grab with this hand, bring it down, and we come back to the fetal position. All right? Do I get a round of applause or like, I mean, you know, I'm out of breath. There's a lot going on. So let's see it, guys, okay? Remember, be patient with yourselves. Use a lighter weight. If you're a little bit more advanced, let's try some new like PRs here. Let's get those heavy bells going. Not on the first one. Not on the first one. Take a lighter one first, okay? Let's see it, guys. At your pace. One on the right. On your time. I'm not going to cue this because everyone's going to fly through this. I want, if you guys are like whipping these out, slow it down. Let's get some time under tension with this. Some savages across the board here. Guys, these are looking so good. So good. And remember, we want to lock out the arms, right? So we want no kinks in the chain. The wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder are one straight line. No bending in the wrist or in the elbow. Nice and straight here. Okay? Take a breather if you're still going through, and we're going to go into the left. There's Pam, Andrea, Bina, Kim. Left side, guys. Left side, strong side. Let's see them. Nice job, Ben. Watch that bell over the whole time. Nice work. When you guys are done, come to your screens really quick. I'm going to talk about one more thing before we go through it one more time on each side. So I think the biggest mistake, not a mistake, just a learning thing across the board I'm seeing is this whole sweeping in the bridge and the positioning of your hips when you're transitioning from that like half kneeling position to standing, okay? So let's see if I'm here. Think about how this would be, right? I need you guys squaring these hips. So if you look at me from the side, can everyone get into this position? Just sit in this position while you're watching me. Can you square yourself? So from the side, this is what I look like. Actually like that. Can everyone get into this? I know it's hard to see. Okay, so when I'm coming from here, this is what it looks like in the get-up. I'm going to sit into this hip, and then we pop. Then I bring these hips back. I'm guiding myself down. I can't get into this position if my hips are like this. Look at what's happening right here in my spine. That's not good, okay? We need to be here while we're doing this. Then when we're up here, so let's say I'm here. When I'm here, then I can spin this leg and stand up. Back down, then I spin, sit into this hip, and bring myself back down to the floor. Okay, so let's try the left side. I'm gonna watch you guys again. You guys are killing it. Or let's go right and then left. We're back on the right side. Let's see them. Work on squaring those hips, gang. Yeah. And that knee, when you're squaring it, should be in line with that arm that's on the floor, that wrist that's on the ground. Nice job, team. Claire, Kyle, Tiffany, let's go. Got Jess in here too. All right. Do we take lefty too? Right and left. And give me a thumbs up when you're done with both. No rush with this. There's absolutely no rush. Nice job, team. Caroline, that looks solid, girl. Brittany. Patty. All right. Nice job, team. All right. So let's get into the fun stuff, huh? Let's get our heart rates up a little bit. Nice work. We're going to start with some A skips, some A marches, and some A runs, okay? So we're going to take 3 rounds of this. We'll do 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, just to get your heart rate up a little bit. So I'm going to demo them for you, and then I'll do them with you. So the first one is an A march. We've done these laterally in the app where you guys are doing this. This is the A skip. We're just going to do these straight on, so you don't need to, okay? We're just going to be in one spot. But we're going to start with the march. And I want you getting your arms here, drive those knees up, and make like a noise with your footprint in the floor. I don't want to say slam your feet on the floor, but don't be silent. Okay, nice and strong here. Then the skip looks like this. We take a little extra bounce, and I'm really driving these knees up. Okay, and then the run is just here. Get those knees up as high as you can. Okay, so let's get a timer going. Everyone set, you're just in a standing position. And let's go. Let's start with the marches here. Get those arms in a rhythm. I know it might feel a little awkward for some people. It's totally fine. Okay, now let's just chill. 10 seconds off. Breathe for a second. And the key with this is opposite hand, opposite leg. Ready? Let's add a little skip in. And you might just be with the march. Just stay there for now. Get used to this. Push that floor away. Pick up the pace a little bit, right? I need to see Georgia Redding doing these. All right, track days. Chill for a second. Then we're going into the run. And let's go. Get those knees up, arms moving quick. Nice, nice. Oh, we got a sniper coming in, guys. We got a sniper. Don't think about it. The booty bandit, he's on the loose. Take a breather. Got 2 more rounds. See that? It's only with that. Guys, it's only with that movement. It's bizarre. All right, marching. Ready? Back, here we go. And chill. And let's skip. Out of bounce, be explosive. Balls of your feet, we're coming up here. and chill. We're going back to the run. Watch this and try to come in. Let's see if he does it. You ready? And let's go. Don't think about it. Yeah. Don't even think about it. And we're good. One more. Our heart rate's up. So this last round, I want you guys moving as quick as you can in all three positions, with the march, with the skip, and with the run. We're being explosive. Ready? Let's go. March. Quick as you can. Push that floor away. And chill. And let's go into the skip. Get up here, nice and high. Push that floor away. And we'll run, last round. Let's be as fast as we can here. Quick feet, let's go. Ready? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I think we're ready to rock now, huh? All right, so we've got a circuit from hell here, but in a good way, right? Getting better, getting stronger. We're gonna do some alternating dead stop swings. If you're newer to this, use something that you're used to swinging with one arm. If you've been with me for a while, let's grab some heavier guys with this and try to keep the rotation, the anti-rotation in the hips, okay? Dual dead cleans. I'll show you what that's gonna look like. And then we're going into some snatching. We'll take 5 on the right, 5 on the left for a fast 10. If you're new to this and you aren't ready to snatch, you're gonna take single arm swings, just 5 swings, or you can just press, okay? You'll get the bell into the front rack position. You'll take 5 presses on the right and 5 on the left. But if you're ready to snatch, let's get after it, okay? So with the alternating dead stop swings, I'm gonna show you guys the first circuit and then I'll get you guys into it so I can coach you, okay? So, let's see here. Actually, you know what? You guys know the drill with this. We're gonna do it together as a team, but I just wanna talk about the alternating dead stop swings here, okay? So with these, I want you guys being super explosive here, and then we put it down, and then we switch hands here. Hike it back, throw it, put it back down, okay? That's the alternating swings. And then for the renegade rows, we have a renegade row at the end too. We're gonna do a hold. You guys can use yourselves, prop yourself up on the bells, or use the floor, okay? I don't want anyone hurting their wrist here. So let's start with the alternating dead stop swings. Get set up for that, and when we're all ready to go, we'll get after it. All right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, it's 6 on each side, or 6 total, 3 on each. Last one. Nice job, guys. All right, now we've got our dual dead stop cleans. Grab I'm gonna use, I think, maybe my 12s. I'll use my 16s. I'll stop being a pansy. Just grab something that's maybe a little bit challenging. We're gonna clean them up into the front rack position, pause, throw them back behind us, back down to the floor. Clean them up, pause, back down to the floor. 6 times. We ready? Strong foundation here, right? We create tension before we leave the floor. Shui's going, let's go. Nice job, guys. All right. Nice work. So remember the key with anything where we're swinging, whether it's a dead clean or not a dead clean, whether it's a hike clean, your heels stay on the floor. I'm seeing some heels coming up. It's something I struggle with too personally. So let's make sure we're keeping those heels on the ground. Big footprint in the floor. Anything that's like a dead exercise, like a dead clean, a dead snatch, which we have not done yet, but that's coming in, you can lift your heels, okay? We're coming into the snatches now. So whatever you guys want to use for that, or the presses, okay? Just 5 on each side, all right? After this first round, we'll kind of go at our own pace here, okay? Trying to give some cues, helping out some people here. 5 snatches each side. We ready? And let's go. Use those hips, guys. Nice and controlled. We're not rushing here. We'll transfer, and we're going on the left. Nice job, team. Really solid. Nice work. So let's go into the renegade rows now, okay? The key with this, especially if you're using kettlebells, when we prop ourselves up, it allows us to row. If you're doing these off the floor, it might be beneficial to prop yourself up somewhere if you're using a kettlebell. If you're using dumbbells, you should be fine, okay? Nice and strong here. So we got 6 total. So it's 3 each side, but the key with this is we're pausing for 5 seconds in the hold. So I'll count you guys through it, or you can go at your own pace. All right? Nice and strong here. We ready? And let's row. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. All right. So that's one of the circuits. We got 2 more. And we're going into the finisher. All right. Let's take a breather here. What do we think? Middle fingers are fine too. Okay. Challenge yourselves here, guys. Okay. If you have the option for some heavier weights, let's push ourselves here today. All right. If you're newer, let's get these down. Let's practice our form. Slow it down a little bit. Maybe watch me. All right. Let's get set up for round 2. Single arm swings. We ready? All right, let's go. All the way down to the floor. Switch hands. One more. Use those hips. Throw that bell. All right. Let's grab the doubles for the dual cleans. And remember, we keep our heels on the ground here, okay? And we'll go 3, 2, 1. Last one. All right, regroup here. If you're ready to go into your snatches, go for it. There's no rush with this. I'm gonna take a second, regroup. And we'll go for it. Are you ready? You should feel light after those cleans. Quick hips. And then we go into the renegade rows. Nice job. Nice job, guys. These snatches are looking so good. You ready? If you guys want to go for it, go. Or you can wait for me, I'll count it. Nice and strong here. Get set. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Make it your best. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah, fuck. I'm like drenched in sweat right now. How we doing, guys? Who's playing with some bigger bells? Anyone? Like for the first time? See some big bells flying around here. Georgia, are you using those 16s? Yeah. All right. Julie, Marissa. I feel like there's so many like double names in here. I hit like 3 people by saying just the first name, you know? All right. You guys are like, cool. That's personal. All right. One more time, guys. All right, we got this. Let's make it our best one yet. You want to add some load here? Let's do it. We'll get after it. Get those hips set quick, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I need chalk. About to throw that thing across the. Are you good?
No, I might need chalk too, but.
All right. Cleans, dual cleans. Let's get set up. 6 of them here. You guys have questions about anything? I want you to think about them or write them down. I'll answer some at the end, okay? You ready? Best cleans of the day. Let's see them right now. And let's go. Push that floor away. Two more. Ah. Nice. Hell yeah. That's how we do it. All right. Snatches. It's best snatches of the day. Five and 5. If you want to take 10 and 10, be my friend. Let's do it, okay? And let's go. Go in the house. Go. Go. Listens very well. All right, guys. Got about 10 minutes for sure. We ready?
We didn't do rows.
Oh, we didn't do rows. See, what would I do without you guys? All right. Well, thanks for Shui for reminding us all. Let's go into that. Thanks, Shui. We really appreciate it. All right. You ready? And let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Okay, so finisher, going ladder style, and I'm kind of just combining things that I saw across the board. It's really only 2 things, but we're gonna do a descending and ascending, ascending, whatever, ladder. It's gonna be 10 burpees, or not 10 burpees, 10 thrusters, 2 burpees, 8 thrusters, 4 burpees, okay, so on and so forth. A thruster, I really want to go over the difference between this and a long press or a squat to press. I learned this just recently. I didn't even know this, but a thruster starts at the top. It does not start at the bottom where we're here and we go into a squat and we press. A thruster actually starts up overhead and we catch it down on the deceleration and we go right back up. It's like a slingshot. Okay. So let's get into, I'm going to show you guys one and then we'll go at it as a group, okay? And you guys can go at your own pace and I won't be annoying and make everyone stay together. So let's talk about this, okay? So the way I want you guys getting into your thrusters is you clean it up into the front rack position. So we're here, nice and tall. Then I'm gonna push press it up and the thruster starts here. Then we would get into a comfy squatting position. Make sure your feet are ready to go. And then what we do is we drop as quick as we can and then explode back up. So it looks like this. Okay? It's hard for me to talk at the same time, but we're working on speed. I want you guys to let those bells fall, but literally don't let them fall. Guide them down to your chest and ride down with it. Hit the bottom of your squat and explode back up. That's a thruster. Okay? So we'll take 10, 8, all the way down to 2, and the burpees, we're going up. Okay? I'm gonna let you guys get started just so I can watch these first rounds of thrusters. So hold on, we'll go as a group. Everyone get ready. All right. And when everyone's in the front rack position, we'll go. So we're gonna press them up overhead and we're gonna go for 10. All right, we ready? Get them up overhead, push press, and let's take 10 thrusters. Let's go. Thrust them up. So strong here. Drop it low and explode. Super strong, guys. Looks awesome. How much, Ray? Yeah. All right. Guess I'll get my ass into gear, huh? Right into 2 burpees, then you go at your own pace to 8 thrusters. Who wanted this, huh? I can't believe I recommended this. All right, 8 thrusters. Oh my God. Fuck. Yep. Fuck. Pardon my French. Four burpees. 6 thrusters, huh? Luckily that part's going down. What are we at? 4 thrusters, 8 burpees, huh? Whew. How much, Ray? Come on. Let's go. Last round. Fuck. Burpees. Well, that sucked. You guys, what? Come on, Ann. Who's is that? What's that baby? How we doing, Ben? Did you like your own finisher? You sicko. Sick. Marissa, you good, girl? Leah? Claire? This was you too. This was you too. So guys, as people finish up here, let's cheer them on. I think we still have some people going. Kendall, Shui, fucking savage girl over here. Ask me any questions you want in the chat. I'm gonna start talking about them. And we're gonna take a little bit of a cool down together for anyone who wants to hang. Got about, if we keep this going, I'll hang around for like 10 minutes if you guys want. But if it doesn't go anywhere, I'll cut it, okay? That was one of the worst finishers ever, yeah. Should your grip be loosened for the bell to rotate? Yeah, so I mean, I think the way I usually like teach a snatch is that the elbow is the main indicator of the descent with the snatch or the clean. I need to put this on speaker mode so I can see myself. So when we're up here, right, or if we're in a clean, the wrist is gonna do a little flip that allows the bell to kind of roll around your wrist. And then the elbow is the next thing that initiates the descent. So whether that's here out of the front rack position or that's up overhead. How do you fight the elbow pain? So if we're here, this wrist is gonna flick the bell and then this elbow rolls down with it and brings it down here, right? Then we punch and the bell brings it up here. So wait, Giorgio, yours was fight elbow pain. So look, guys, this is the thing, okay? With I don't know what my dog's doing. With kettlebells, it's ballistic, so we got to watch the pulling on the elbows, the shoulders. It pulls us a little bit. That's why when I tell you guys to take off days from touching bells, it's super important. The volume I was doing for RKC, because I was training for it, is a very different kind of volume, and that's when I got hurt. Okay, it's just too much volume. We got to move ourselves in other ways, which is why this next programming block I'm going to do, we're going to do a lot of throwing, a lot of core stuff, just a lot of other ways of loading the body. Okay, a lot of speed work, that kind of stuff. When I swing one-handed with the heavy bell, I feel like I'm going to lose my grip, like I'm about to drop the bell. You guys get some chalk. I was going to grab it for Shway and I was going to throw mine too. Just get some chalk, that'll help a lot. And then we just got to work on the grip strength. That's why all the time under tension stuff I program is super important. Get used to holding those bells, carry them around your house. Get that 24 kg up here and walk around with it. All right. Let's see here. Legitimately almost passed out. Where should your feet face in swings, forward or slightly out? So that's a really good question. Technically, most coaches will tell you to point them forward. I am all about, you can take a little bit of an angle if that's going to feel better on your knees. Like my starting position in my own swing, just to show you guys, is, you can see me straight on here. So I drop my butt back. Look at my feet. They're like slightly out. They're not here. This would be straight on. My feet are kind of here. It allows me to really pull my knees out. So when I'm here, I'm like ready to rock from the side. My butt, when I say stick your ass back, I'm like stretching my butt cheek back here, creating tension, popping my chest forward. And then I go into my hike and I launch. Okay? So yes, you can point your toes out a little bit to answer that question. Not a question, but more of a request. When doing arm bars in the app, can you add a 10-second rest between switching sides? Yes. Thank you for telling me. I use the liquid chalk. Yeah. I used to use liquid chalk too. Found that it got a little bit messy. I like to just use like rock climbing chalk. I have a big bag of it and I'll grab little chunks and put it on my hands. Having trouble swinging two bells, mainly them fitting through my legs. Widen your stance. So when we're doing double bell work, even with my cleans just now, my stance is pretty wide when I'm doing that so I can fit the bells through. You'll see a lot of people turn the bells. So they're swinging like this. We don't want that. I need you guys keeping them here. You want to talk about elbow pain over time? Swinging the bells like this. Go. What are you doing? Swinging the bells like this is going to cause pain. So we want to keep our hands like this, which means when we have two bells, we got to widen our stance. Okay, that was a really good question. How to gain flexibility in my foot, toes for tucked toes? Yes. So this is, the more you do it, the better it's going to get. Know that like when your toes are an issue, it's not necessarily the toe that's the problem. It could be a hip thing. It can be your ankle mobility. So you'll kind of want to work on that as a lot of like RDL single leg work, like Bulgarian split squats are really good for that mobility. And then it's just like sit on your toes. When you find yourself like around your house, sit like this, guys. So you're watching TV, you're at your computer, sit on your heels. So sit like this, okay? Wiggle around a little bit, move your hips, okay? But sit on with your toes tucked, okay? Stamina and flexibility. Yeah, so guys, I mean, mobility is something that we just like need to work on literally every single day. So my favorite like hip thing, even when I'm just chilling, answering your questions in the app, I'll sit here. And this is the mobility drill I was gonna do with you guys. If you guys wanna take it with me right now while we chat. So sitting in 90-90s or a shin box is technically like this. We would lean forward here, lift this outer leg, really get into that butt. And then what I want you to do is come tall again, straighten the leg, and bring it in front of you here. Then we'll bring it back out to the side, keeping this leg on the floor. So see how I wanted to naturally come up? Keep this leg down and bring this leg back into position without using your hands. Stand tall, and then we would come back down to the floor, take some of these again. And just notice that this leg, this shin, needs to stay flat in the floor as we come up here. Okay? Take those, sit in that position all day, you guys. I don't have any matching bells. Should I swing just one or two? You can use different weights. I prefer mixed rack, called a mixed rack. I prefer that for things where you're like doing deadlifts or squats. Doing power and ballistics with mixed weights can be tricky unless you're like, if you're newer, unless you're advanced. So I would try to just get another bell that you're comfortable using two weights with, especially if you're, you know, really enjoying kettlebells. You guys, you'll have these weights forever. I've had my 12 kgs for like 3 years now, and they will outlive you if you take care of them. So probably one of the best investments you can make if you're looking for a second bell. Any other questions? Take care of them, what do you mean? Just like clean them, like snuggle with them, you know, give them some TLC, you know, sleep with them. Wow, you just really made me understand why I started to feel my elbows. Yeah. And so you'll see even like on Instagram, this is another thing, people are swinging like this. And honestly, you guys, I have some demo videos in the app where I'm swinging like that. I didn't get it either for the longest time, but this is power here. And it's because like the muscle that runs here is attached through the elbow joint. So it runs like this and it's gonna protect you. Whereas here, we're using a part of our forearm to grip and there's no cover over this joint. So it takes a huge blow. So try to flip your wrists. Can you show it again? Yeah, here, I'll show you. So I'll actually show my bigger ones. So this is just because these make me have to stand a little bit wider. So coming into a clean, right? Look how wide my feet are. Right, this is my starting position here. If I had one bell, it would be here. Okay, so with two bells, we just got to go a lot wider. Notice how my toes are out at a little bit of an angle. They aren't like this, but they're not straight on. They're kind of sitting here. Then I drop back, pull these guys in, going to hike, bring them up into the far rack position. Then to come back down, throw them back. And notice how like when we're coming into the cleans, we rack here. But as I'm coming down, I'm letting the bells revolve around my wrists and I bend with them here. Okay, well, that makes a little bit more sense. These are great questions, you guys. Thanks for asking them. Anything else? Anyone? So proud of all you guys. I don't know when I'm traveling a lot over the next month. I have weddings galore. It's kind of stressing me out a little bit. So I don't know when my next live will be. But like I said, there's a lot of fun new programming coming your way. The more, form check videos you guys send me, the more I can help you privately and individually. But don't be afraid to drop them in the group chat because someone else has these same questions. Let's talk about it as a group, right? Don't be shy in there. We're all struggling with the same stuff. Okay? Great job, guys. Happy Saturday. Go enjoy yourselves. Get off your phones. Spend time with your loved ones. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.